What's up YouTube, Phoenix Deity back again, once again, for another Black Clover Phantom Knights video. So, update's done, update day, the best day of the week for us. But yeah, update's done, so, I made a post probably as soon as maintenance was over with the details for JP. So we'll talk a bit about Global. So, as of today, Global officially has main story page 14. That means they're relatively close to JP when it comes to story. Just checking out story right now, just so you guys can see. Global is at page 15. Well, JP is at 15, sorry. But yeah, JP is at 15. There's really nothing much there. So they're catching up. Wouldn't be surprised if they got 15 like next month or so. So, it's good. They're still making story, but doing better than Dokkan at least. So, there's that. There's the new White Day event for Global as well, almost a JP. The Relic is okay, in my opinion. And what the Relic does... recovery... so, essentially recovery hastening for a long time. Well, for a very long time. So, it's not really worth it, in my opinion, so... Next up, looking at the banner, I might not display this, I don't know. But the banner looks, it looks nice. The banner, like, I'll admit that. The banner for White Day looks really nice, but I don't know. Should you summon on it? If you want White Day Funeral, yes, because he's still good. Keep in mind that this is the buffed version of White Day Funeral. But this man, like... I only really like this banner, in all honesty, because step 1 and step 3... I'll try to find a way to put this on the screen. And I might not be able to. But I'll try. Will this work? In before this doesn't work, though. Okay, oh. Okay, that's perfect. That's beautiful. Hard to see, so I'm going to expand. So, the reason why, I say this is a good banner is mainly because step 1 and step 3 are discounted. And step 3 is a 5-star guaranteed, and then step 4 is free, so... In my opinion, this is a good banner. If every, holiday banner looked like this, I would, at the very least, go to step 4. I wouldn't go to step 5, but I'd at the very least go to step 4 if holiday banners look like that on the regular, so... That's very nice. That banner is much better than any holiday banner that JP ever got, so get rid of that. And that's about it. So, White Day Funeral is still a really good character. Gets even better with gems, with relics and accessories and all that good stuff, so summon for him if you want him. In all honesty, you don't need him. Once again, there's probably two best teams in JP, I would say, or the 2 best teams in the game. One would be an example of this, where you have Black Bulls V2 along with Magna and Luck as your leader, and then whatever units you want here. You don't necessarily have to use these 4. You could just you go 1, 2, 3, 4 if you wanted to. It should be like that. Yeah. So. You could easily do that if you wanted to, and that would still be a fine team. And then the second team would be, of course, as always, the EX Jack team, where, we'll just use him as a leader for now, where you have EX Jack, you have a unit that can give you crit, so Lumiere or White Day Funeral, excellent examples of that. Then you just have, 2, you can have 1 support or 1 extra damage dealer, so this... Let's say I wanted to run a support unit, I could easily just go down here and say, I'll use Secre. Wherever she is, she's in my box somewhere. But you guys get the point. You guys get the point. But those are probably the 2 best teams in the game. So if you want White Day Funeral, you could just use them for that, because the EX Jack team, again, it's a really good team. And that's about it. So now, looking at JP, two big things, kind of. So first off is tag Langris and Funeral. So overall, here's what their stats look like. They have very nice stats. I think they're tied for the second most attack in the game, along the second highest attack in the game. Sorry, along with Tag Charlotte and Yami, as well as Fuegoleon and Nozel. I believe. I think all three of them have 14-25 attack. Could be wrong, but they have, like, all around their stats are good. And they are pretty much a combination of Langris, the 6-star, and Jammer Finral. So his arcane art takes after Langris, where it is a 12 times attack, or you only attack 12 times. So it's only 12 ticks. Really good against single target. When there's multiple enemies, then it will be distributed among them, which kind of sucks in a way, but you know, it's better than nothing. They're one of the few cards that actually have something else, like something outside of just a multi-hit attack for their attack. So it's a multi-hit attack as well as the chance to move enemies to a vacant front row slot. So that's very useful for Tower of Dreams, pretty much. Like, that's probably the most useful thing there is. And since this game does have what I like to call quote-unquote smart targeting, that tag attack will most likely end up targeting a character in the back line. So being able to bring a backline card forward is really good. I know for Tower, floor 60, most importantly. Excuse me. I just had breakfast, sorry. But floor 60, most importantly, having the chance to move Word Devil to the front and then just knocking him down before he can just apply the AOM seal and formation swap seal is really good. So if you do summon, then this character would be pretty good for floor 60. Also, their formations are Golden Dawn V2 and then Black Bull V2. So their skill 1 is just a standard attack to enemies within range. That is a nice range. The skill 2 takes after Langris, where it's essentially just a maximum crit rate increase for himself. So could be better, could be worse, but crit rate is nice. That means he's somewhat self-sufficient. The only thing I wish is that he kept the attack boost that Langris gave himself as well. Because the 6-star Langris gives himself crit rate and attack, and he just gives himself crit rate. So if he gave himself attack too, I think that would make him a bit better, but, you know. And skill 3 is an attack to enemies within range, and for a high chance... Sorry about that, but for... Then high chance to move an enemy to the front row. So very good range for the attack, and then it can move any one of them to the front row or even all of them. So it's pretty good. Then their relic is the Ghost Relic. So there might be some mistranslations here, I'm not sure, because someone did bring up that it's not infinite, but 100% it does give infinite action. But the second part is that it essentially gives damage immunity, quote-unquote dodge. So it does not give invincibility like the Necklace of Fate does. Funny enough, they're both necklaces, but it does give you dodge. I think it's infinite, but again, you know, that would be broken, but someone has told me that. Okay, random number, cool. But someone has told me that it just says large amount of damage, so only way to find out is someone getting it to level 5, so... And it's a shop relic, so it will take a while, especially since X2 just left. So, character details. The only noticeable thing that it says is that, oh, this character works well with Zora. So, I think overall he works good on a team with Zora and like Black Divider per se, because they have a chance of moving like a lot of people to the front row. Then you could use a Black Divider to just attack them all in the front row, which is very nice. So. And last but not least, we will also have 7-star Zora. So, this is actually interesting. I thought about him getting a 7-star when I was remaking the tier list, but I'm glad. Overall, his stats are good. His stats are good. So, 5,000 HP, 1,050 attack, 500 defense, which is really nice. 525 speed, 700 intelligence, 250 luck. So, he's one of those characters that if you want to go an attack build with him, then he would use Wisdom Insight versus attack boost. So keep that in mind. The only real buff he got was for his skill 1 and his arcane art, his skill 1 and skill 3. So well, I guess his skill 2 is kind of like the same. If I said skill 3, sorry. But His arcane art now has a high chance to delay an enemy's arcane art, which is really nice. So him using his arcane art can disrupt slash delay the enemy's arcane art, which is nice. AOM stays the same. His skill 1 is now, the stun time is longer, so it goes from slightly long to long time, which is very nice. You love to see it. His skill 2 being level 3 essentially just means it will get a damage increase, paired nicely with his new 1000 attack stat, so that's good. And last but not least, probably his best skill. The counter seems to have stayed the same. I do think it will do more damage now. So the character, when they do their counter attack, if they're given his skill 3, they will do more counter damage, which is nice. So I think that's all the news. There's a new event out. The event Relic is very meh, so you can skip it. Here's the boosted character. So even if you don't have Langris and Finral, I think most people should have Charmy, Klaus, hopefully 5-star Yuno, and Zora. So overall, pretty good. Now, will I summon on the banner? I don't know. I'll probably just do the first 3 steps, call it there, just because I don't necessarily care about this character. There's a lot of attackers in the game, so this isn't a character that I would personally say, okay, I'm 100% using them on my team. Would I summon for their Relic? Maybe not, in all honesty. But at the end of the day, it's up for you. So I will be doing probably the first 3 steps. If we don't get anything, we don't get anything. So step 1, nothing. That's completely fine. Going into step 2, we do get a rainbow. I haven't fought them in arena, so this is probably someone I already have. Kahano, yay! Woo! And lastly, step 3. And nothing. Alright, so that's going to end up concluding this video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, if you summon, just summon if you'd like. Just want to put it out there that the 2nd anniversary is in like 3-4 months. So, maybe keep some gems stocked away for the 2nd anniversary. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.